she started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids, working like 3 jobs. Thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth, asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truths, fighting to please an ego, stealing to pay for hoop, while chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently, mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him, then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm fucking mind with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree, and that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion, and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Oh God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To back in Canada walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah! Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I feeling your soul, and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids, working like 3 jobs. Thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth, asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth, fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for hoop, while chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym, in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently, mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him, then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree, and that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion, and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To back in Canada walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah!
Clear the execution list. Do the overlap. Get the actors. Player interact with the closest one.
Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started training the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it, was studying law and grace. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level. I'm pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids, working like 3 jobs. Thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth, asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth, fighting to appease an ego, stealing the paper, while chasing these stupid bitches that eat the forbidden fruit. university coach said I was him, then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact. I had to get it out the mud. Asides, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life, the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every year doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love is with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me. Yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion, and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Oh God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. The black and janitor walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it, my study and all the grace. Shows I can hear them screaming my name out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music and feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but she like real hard as a woman with 3 kids, working like 3 jobs. Thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth, asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth, fighting the peas and ego, stealing the pay for who, while chasing these stupid bitches that eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the 2 together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him, then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact. I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life, the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub through my work. Consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me. Yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind or my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion, and now she started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as I didn't feel love, it started leaving my life. My head is fucking crushing. From the day that I died, I fucking thought was gonna happen. I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. It turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom. They blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did, you know the sweat I poured. Overnight in the dead in the back when I was broke. The back in Canada walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. And I can swallow the pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah!
Okay, so it works.
Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had to take on my shoulders. Started playing the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time because I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. I'm selling out the shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the roof of the stage and the back in the booth game. Making music and feeling your soul and that makes it rain. Connected on a deeper level, I'm pushing you to be great. You are analyzed, whatever you try. Remember that mama used to beat me with that ride. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for hoop. While chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life, the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles. Getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me. Yeah, that's my promise, I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind or my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. All of my planets are created in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm not permitted. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had the good time, I was in the state of delusion, and that just started to cry. Took my knees with disgusted and looked up right to the sky. I got to get in the bed and waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up, it started leaving my eyes. My tears fucking until the day that I died. What you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom. They blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To back in Canada walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah! Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for hoop. While chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept them loading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles. Getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me. Yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind or my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you're dead to me and rest in peace with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. All of my planets are created in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm not permanent. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time 'cause I knew that I started late. Studying all the greats, I added my own chapter. This remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth game. Making music and feeling it's soul that makes it rain. Connect on a deep level while pushing you with the great. Who I idolize, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mine used to beat me with that grind. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to please an ego, stealing to pay for hoop. While chasing these stupid bitches and eating the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University, coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life, the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles. Getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind or my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus. But now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Oh God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. I fuck you thought was gonna happen. I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. The black and janitor walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah!
Okay, so Zeno, so here. Color check.
Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive church, got baptized, boat I was in, capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him, then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact. I had to get it out the mud, undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind or my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion, and now she started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip. Hit, click, boom. They blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. Everybody who doubted me, yeah, that's all you know. Put it back to the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. Every breath that I did and on the sweat I poured. Overnight again and I'm back around the corner. Just like a janitor walking out in the freezing cold. You won't fit and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. Everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so.
It works. It works. We got it. We fucking got it. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. We fucking... What the fuck? Why is there a state check here? The fuck? I don't need that. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, knew I was coming. I told him I was a soldier. Double the
I
work,
love that so much.
exposure. Called my mama and
Okay,
told her
so
I'm taking over. She started
damage,
gassing me
and
up,
then it
just
does a
like
health
General
check, and then
Motors. Told me that
there's
I would
the
pop kinda
health
some
check.
soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup
Okay,
running
then
over.
after the
Had to
health
go
check,
to the
it does a
doctor.
state
Told him to
check.
give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my
There's the
shoulders.
state,
Started
so we're
penning the
gonna
pad. I was
grab
22
you
years of
and
age.
move
Had to
here.
make up some time because I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter. This remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows. I can hear them screaming my name out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul, and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids, working like 3 jobs. Thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth, asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth, fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for hoop while chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him, then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact. I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me. Yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it out. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. The black and janitor walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah! Knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out the shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling it solo, that makes it rain. Never on a deeper level, I'm pushing you with the great. You knew I idolized, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to please an ego, stealing to pay for hoop. While chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact. I I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Living like the party, drinking, smoking, doing drugs, popping bottles, getting lady with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love is with the pain that inspired the anger to rise
fucking
above.
word,
You gon' remember me.
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's my promise.
Yeah, fucking get fucked a bit. Wait, what?
Oh,
wait a
3
minute.
different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride
I
and
know how to fix
secreted
this
in my
issue.
esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it out.
think
I'm
this-
out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Forgot I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To black and janitor walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah! Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music and feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. With the back I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to please an ego, stealing to pay for hoop. While chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the 2 together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept him loading the clip. Carlton Ravens University, coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life, the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles. Getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind, I'm a You must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies.
Oh, wait a
'cause
minute.
they can't match my pedigree, and that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion, and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Oh God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I soaked in the madness. Started thinking and cracking, devised a plan to attack. Turned the passion to confident, turned myself into a savage. Became where the heart is to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I
Okay, so
planted
that's
and that
not
I
a
ever sowed. For every breath that I
right
did
there.
and all the sweat I poured.
Oh, wait a minute.
Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. The black and tan and the
guys to
walking out
test
in the
that.
freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah!
Okay, so whenever they take damage, I need to do a health check. Okay, when they get to that point, any more damage will go. As long as they don't have the down state,
Yeah, knew I
then
was
it does
coming. I
that.
told
So
them I
if
was
they
a
do have the
soldier.
down state, then
Doubled the
it's
work when
gonna
they
go,
minimized the
yes, track
exposure.
that.
Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda some soda. Glass was half
Okay.
empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor. Told him to give me pills for the pain I
As long
knew
as
I
the
would feel when I
down
had the
state-
game on my shoulders. Started petting the pad. I was 22 years of age.
As long as
Had
they
to
don't
make
hit
up
down
some time 'cause I
state.
knew that I started late.
So,
Obsessive compulsive
so-
with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter. This remix another
So it's
page.
gonna
Now I'm
go
selling
down
out these shows. I can hear them
check
screaming my
for
name.
if
Out the booth to the
we're
stage and then
going
back in
to
the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul, and that makes your brain connect on a
Pressing
deeper
equal
level while pushing you to be great. Who
to
I
0.
idolize. Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids.
Oh, wait a
Working
minute.
like 3 jobs. Thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for who. While chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in, capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a
What
game.
health is
Kept them
less
loading the
than or
clip.
equal
Caught them
to
Ravens University.
E,
Coach
which
said
is
I
gonna
was
be
him. Then
0.
laughed in my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my
and
fucking
so
bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact.
Down
I had to
house.
get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living like the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub through my work. Consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me. Yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to
So I
me
know
and
it
rest in
works
piss
because
with
there's
all the other
weird
carcasses. In
bug
4
in
years, I
there.
had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises.
Oh, wait a minute here. What if?
Till my knees was disgusted and looked up right to the sky. Oh God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seek into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became for the heartless to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To back in Canada walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong.
So if they have the down tag, then this will fire
I hope
off.
you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told
Then
you
let's
so.
see if that fixes the issue.
Ah!
Yep, that appears to have fixed it. And now we're out of range. Once we get in range and we click, there we go. Yeah. Oh. Oh wait, that's right. We didn't implement the fix on him yet.
Yeah, knew I was coming, I told him I was a soldier. Doubled the work and they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age.
Now if we
Had to
go
make up
here.
some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all
Now
the greats.
if
I
we
added my own
go
chapter, this
here.
remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for who? While chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in.
Admittedly,
Capsized
there
overtime in
is
the
a
gym in the
potential
year I became that
bug.
guy. Hoop, I did it religiously. Pray I did that consistently. Mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact. I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles. Getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me. Yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind or my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. Till my knees was disgusted and looked up right to the sky. Oh God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that
no, wait, no, what do you do? Query.
Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch.
Okay.
That's how the story goes. That's how this chapter writes.
No
That's how my pen
tags
flows. That's how my
match.
words flip. Hit, click,
We're gonna go
boom.
with
Hit blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping
2.
hole. For everybody who doubted me
Because I
and has
do
told
not
me
want
no,
the
who couldn't
interact
measure
to
the passion
trigger
I had
on the
inside my
enemy.
soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever
This
sowed.
player
For
will
every
only
breath that I
interact with
did
them
and
by
all the sweat I
executing them.
poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke.
So,
The black and tan and the
branch.
walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same
There we
clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah! Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to please an ego, stealing to pay for hoop. While chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the 2 together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life, the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles. Getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed
I'm gonna
into a
fucking
dub
put
to
a
my
pun
work.
in it.
Consistency, repetition, then love mixed with the pain.
Oh, wait a
Inspired
minute.
the anger to
I'm
rise
gonna
above. You gon'
fucking-
remember me. Yeah, that's my promise.
Gotta
I'm
make
here
sure I
and I'ma
spell
leave a
this in.
legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm fucking mind with my fire and my integrity.
Execution.
If you think I'm gonna
There
stop,
we
you
go.
must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired. There's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a
So
narcissist.
such a bad, funny
Think I
fucking
always
name
shot the
for
hardest
this.
shit.
Oh
I
my
focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me. And rest in peace with all
The
the other
sexecution
carcasses. In 4
system.
years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus.
That's
But
not
now
how
I'm
you
sick
spell
with it, so fuck it. I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach. I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to katana, I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. To my knees was disgusted and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. I fuck you thought was gonna happen. I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this
So let's see here. However, the next issue is the fact that when they're in that state. Oh, wait a minute, that's right, because I think my bullets are are made to not hit them when they're in the down state, which means I need to change the coding for the bullets, I think. Okay, guns, projectile base.
When they minimize the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders.
So if I do that here, make it to where they're not in, doesn't care if they're in the down state.
I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again.
So
making music and feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level. I'm pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids, working like 3 jobs. Thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my
AR is going to be able to kill them in the down state.
Fighting the peas and ego, stealing the got baptized, boy, I was in capsized over time in the gym in the year I became that guy who I did it religiously pray I did that consistently mixing the two together then altered my inner chemistry 25 points a game kept on rolling the click Carlton Ravens University books and I was in then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit so I packed up my fucking bags and went down my own scholarship. That's a fact. I had to get it out the mud, undersized, no looks, no help, no love, pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me. Yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus. But now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm not climbing it out. I'm out of reach, I hit the ball too high. Fuck you, saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I came on to the game and the day I had to
Okay, so yeah, it is working. It's just I don't have that other thing set up in there, so I need to do that. So in here, damage system, yeah, does the health check, but once it goes down here, it does a state check, and then the state check.
I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor and turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To back in Canada walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah!
Okay, then it's state check. it goes through here, then it says, okay, is it down? If it's not down, then it goes here. Then it's like, okay, is it dead? If it's dead, it is dead. Then it destroys actor. For some reason, it's not doing this.
She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for hoop while chasing these stupid bitches and eating gym in the year I became that guy who I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently, mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry, 25 points a game, kept them loading the clip, caught them Ravens University, comes and I was him, then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit, so I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud, the size, no looks, no help, no love, pass up living like the party's drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. Do you understand the man I am? You must know who I was and how every young consistency, repetition, and love is the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You can remember me. Yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'll leave a legacy. There's no container, I'm crying my fucking energy.
That state's not
I put my heart and
triggering.
my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I'll never get tired. There's no catch me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harp it and turn
Once they're down, then they cancel damage here, but then once...
on the planet, and now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. The black and tan and walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. And I can swallow no pride. Process choke. Trying to stop it. I said I told you so. Ah!
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier.
Health
Doubled the
check.
work when they minimized the exposure. Called
Okay.
my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only
Okay,
God.
so once they have the downstate hit, then swaps to this.
Wasn't always
So,
justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids.
French
Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for who, while chasing the stupid cages that keep from being approved. Went to church, got told I was in capsized overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy who I did it religiously. Pray I did
yeah,
that
so if
consistently,
that's
mixing
working,
the two
it's
together,
doing
then
it.
altered my
Then it does the health check, but the health check's not working. So gameplay tags, as long as it does not have the downstate tag, okay.
I had to get it out the mud, undersized, no looks, no help, no love, pass up living like the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub through my work. Consistency, repetition, and love is with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm fucking mind of my life. Pay attention to me. If you don't stop, you must be smoking. That's the plan of me. I never get tired of smoking. Don't you catch me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you, for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a
Okay,
reply.
that's the issue right here, so.
It started leaving my eyes. I said, it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die.
Okay, and then we need to
I took that energy, put it into
remove.
the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To black and tan and walking out in the freezing cold.
No, the easiest way to actually do that is to change this for the, as long as it's not the dead state.
I ever spoke, then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah!
As long as it is, as long as they are not dead. If they are dead, it's going to become false, and then
Yeah, knew I was coming, I told him I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids, working like 3 jobs. Thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth, asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth, fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for hoop, while chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym, in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently, mixing the two
Oh, wait a minute, no,
together.
we could change this to
chemistry, 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him, then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit, so I packed up my fucking bags.
Yeah, we can actually change. Yes, we can change this.
I had to get it out the mud, undersized, no looks, no help, no love, pass up living like the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub through my work. Consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me. Yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy.
All expressions must match. So this one is going to be any tags match, and then the second one is going to be no tags match. So we're going to say here, it needs to be the down, it needs to match down, and it also must not be dead. So as long as it's, if they're down but not dead, this is true, fires that off. But once they are also dead, it then becomes false, and then it triggers this down. There we go. I'm so happy that it's fucking working. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, knew I was coming. I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids, working like 3 jobs. Thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth, asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth, fighting fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for hoop, while chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently, mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him, then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact. I had to get it out the mud, undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind or my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seek into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had in my soul. See that plan that I ever sold. Every that I did, and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To black and tan and walking out of the freezing cold. No shit, and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. Everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel like what I say and I am spoke. And I can swallow no pride, and in the process choke. Trying to stop it back and I said I told you so.
Okay, so now I just need to fix the projectiles.
Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for hoop. While chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my shit, that's a fact. I had to get it out the mud, undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you. I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harm. But it turned myself into a savage. Pain in the heart is to walk on the path. That's how the show goes. That's how we tackle right. That's how I let go. That's how I work with it. Sink, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, couldn't match the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did, all the sweat I poured. Overnight, and dead in the back when I was broke. So back and dead and walking out in the freezing cold. The blood red and having to wear the same clothes. And all the pictures repeated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah! Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for hoop. While chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the 2 together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles. Getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's melodies. I'm fucking mind with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion, and now she started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up, it started leaving my eyes. I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom. They blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To back in Canada walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah! Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music and feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? The one and only God. With the back of faithful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to please an ego, stealing to pay for hoop. While chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the 2 together, then altered my innate chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University, coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact. I had to get it out the mud.
Severely reduces the performance issues by doing that. Oh my god,
drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise across. You don't remember me. Yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm fucking mind with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I'll never get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you're dead to me. And this with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to the bar
bad.
too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom. They blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To black and tan and walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah! Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truths. Fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for hoop. While chasing these stupid bitches that eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Caught in Ravens University, coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles. Getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catch me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus. But now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To back in Canada walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah! Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup runneth over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truths. Fighting to please an ego, stealing to pay for hoop. While chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University, coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life, the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles. Getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind or my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus. But now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion, and now she started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Oh God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. I fucking thought was gonna happen. I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To back in Canada walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah!
Oh, wait.
Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level. While
No, don't. Oh, no, not Visual Studio. Come on, man. No, don't do this. Oh my God, why? I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you've done this. I don't want you launched, closed.
Reading the wrong truth, fighting the peas and ego, stealing the pay for hoop while chasing these stupid bitches that eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently, mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him, then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact. I had to get it out the mud, undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living like the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion, and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up, and started leaving my
Not triggering at all.
Until the day that I die, I fuck you thought was gonna happen. I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To back in Canada walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah!
Okay, so I know that's working. So the retarget is not actually doing anything though. So
Knew I was coming, I told him I was a
the
soldier.
perception's not
Doubled the
triggering.
work when they minimized the exposure.
What the fuck?
Called my mama and told her
Why?
I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to please an ego, stealing to pay for hoop. While chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles. Getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you're dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you, for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and
Okay, the question is, I just thought of my
she started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Oh God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these punches until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeked into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To back in Canada walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah!
Okay, 1 second, we're back up. Use the bathroom.
I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids, working like 3 jobs. Thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth, asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth, fighting to please an ego, stealing to pay for hoop, while chasing these stupid bitches that eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently, mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him, then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living like the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I live a good time, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Oh God, I'm getting relaxed, been waiting for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harm. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip. Think, click, boom. They blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I pulled. Overnight in the dead and the back when I was broke. The black and tan and the walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah!
Spiders, why did you?
Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started petting the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time 'cause I knew that I started these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul, and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids, working like 3 jobs. Thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth, asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truths, fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for hoop, while chasing these stupid bitches that eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym, in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently, mixing the 2 together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him, then lied to my fucking face. It's like sabotaging my shit, so I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact. I had to get it out the mud, undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living like the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree, and that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion, and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. I fuck you thought was gonna happen. I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To back in Canada walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah! Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids, working like 3 jobs. Thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth, asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth, fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for hoop, while chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently, mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him, then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree, and that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion, and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom. They blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. The black and janitor walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke.
Oh my god, it scared the shit out of me. Holy fuck.
Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids, working like 3 jobs. Thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth, asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth, fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for hoop, while chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it 25 points a game. Kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact. I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles. Getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me. Yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind or my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to katana, I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up, it started leaving my eyes. I said, it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. The black and janitor walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah! Yeah, knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids, working like 3 jobs.
Evening.
I was troubled and lost while in my youth, asking the wrong questions.
I wanted to give the Discord a moment to see if my voice would actually connect. What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. Just trying to finish fixing the things. All the things are pretty much done. However, I ran into a new issue, and I think I have too many AI on the map.
Is it frame rating?
No, it is the AI perception update is extremely slow to where you could walk in front of the AI and it's not updating them until after like 5-10 seconds.
That's a problem.
I did not foresee this issue.
Didn't foresee your AI becoming blind, Mr. Bond.
Admittedly, the execution system's in.
Yeah.
So I moved away from the early down system, and now it has the Doom 2016 execution.
Nice.
Admittedly, there's no animations or anything yet, but it triggers.
Yeah, you're waiting to get back on your artist on that one.
Yeah.
Something like that. I can't wait until you release it and then you release it on what, Steam? Epic?
Yeah. On Steam.
Steam. Okay. Until when you release it on Steam and then you get those retarded like people. I remember one very prolific one, and I bug Calm about it all like whenever I hang out with him and it's relevant. There was one motherfucker during like the earlier beat banger things saying like in the earlier like not the legacy version, but like what I thought Zoe was the most recent to come out. There was one guy, he left a comment, he was saying Calm was homophobic because he didn't put any gay people and gay levels in his game. He got really steamed about that one. He was playing it off, but like he fucking ripped him apart in the stream that he was doing. So I bring it up.
Calm Dog wants to fuck Yoshi as a dude. I mean,
that like I don't think I've ever seen a more misplaced homophobia accusation. Like holy shit,
bro.
I mean, like, opinions have come aside. That's fucking funny.
I mean, it is fucking hilarious for someone to chime in and be like, "You're fucking homophobic." My response would be, "Okay, get your heterophobic ass out of here. Get out."
He was like, "I'm gonna pirate your game because you're homophobic," and Calm just didn't know what to do, so he just roasted him in front of all of us. Well, it's almost the weekend. I'm getting my shit fucked in Stellaris right now. Oh my god. I turned the volume down and so that I could talk to you, and then I hear like a very faint technology discovered, and it kind of like sounded like it was coming from your mic. Technology discovered. Here, let me actually stream it, because I have quite a little setup with my Stellaris. I also have no idea where these guys came from. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact. I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living like the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every year doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me. Yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I hate the red throwing so much.
Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it.
Now I'm just playing through the map to see at what point, at what amount of AI kills will the AI behave. Oh, it's starting to behave again. It's getting faster. It's getting faster at processing.
Oh, it's almost got it. It's thinking. It's thinking. Watch it go. Look at it. Out of curiosity, so like, say I'm like not a reporter or like a journalist or anything, because like you do, but if I was one of those people who's like interrogating you, I guess for publicity, and I ask you what game these be like, I guess inspired from, other than like, you know, Doom 2016, what would it be?
Well, then the number one game that I would think of would be H-Doom.
H-Doom? Alright.
Yes, because I liked H-Doom, but I hate that the game's never been fucking finished. I get it,
And
it's one artist, but
I mean, he's not getting any money.
He disappeared for several years, and he has a Patreon to work on it, and he used to have a lot of people. I don't know what happened. All I know is he disappeared for several years and stopped updating the game, and then finally released an update at I think it was the end of last year. He released an update, which is the spider.
One fucking monster. One.
Yes, it was the spider, and well, that's not even the worst part about it. He added the animation, right? But he didn't playtest it. And the reason I know he didn't playtest it, or at least if he did, he should have been like, okay, yeah, I can't release this. Because where am I getting shot? Who the fuck is shooting at me? Who's shooting at me?
Orange Station is now being controlled by the constant Crimson Throng. Fuck you guys. Oh, that was my Ecumenopolis shit.
Okay, the issue is the spider animation. There's only one animation, and it's a blowjob animation. And the issue is you can't see it.
Because
The
he's
camera
like,
was
too
not
big.
realigned. Yes, the spider's too big to the point where all you see, like you don't even see Doom Guy. He's off the screen completely.
That is obnoxious. Holy.
In order
Okay,
for you
I
to
was gonna
see
give
it,
him the benefit of the doubt because I was gonna say, oh, he's not making any money from this. No, apparently he is, and apparently he didn't even. That is fucking awful.
Exactly. Granted,
I
do understand that. I don't think he cares anymore. I think that's the issue. And if that's the reason, then okay, that's fine. I get it. But you might not want to make your account and name it H-Doom Guy if that's not going to be your life. Just saying. Just like my account is my username. It has nothing to do with anything else. It's not the game account, it's not the company account, it's my account.
Yeah. I think like when I start developing my game, or well, it's not like I make it sound like I'm waiting for something, but I'm not. I'm just being lazy and fucking sandbagging it. But when I start making my game, I'm like strictly speaking just not gonna pick up Patreon at all. If I'm gonna make money from my game, I'm gonna make it from a finished game. And I know people do Patreon so that they can, like, spend the time to make the game, but I don't know, but the trend I've seen with like Patreon people is that they make the Patreon to start developing the game, and then they develop it for like a little bit, and they get some good progress in, and then they just don't feel it anymore. Right? Like, what was this? Yandere Dev is like one of the most prolific, like Patreon scams, right? But at one point he was making the game. He was talking to people and like networking to, you know, get this game made, but eventually he just stopped working on it, and he just doesn't want to work on it. And I think part of that is that people think in the moment when they're like skipping sleep and coming home from work and just getting to work on it, you know, they're thinking about it, I guess. And what I mean by that is, have you ever, like, when you were younger and you were on spring break, have you ever wanted to go back to school?
Yeah.
I think it's something a lot like that. The limitation of time makes you want to spend more time, I guess. When you're making your game. Or at least is what I'm speculating. I'm not a psychologist or anything like that. It's just a thing I've observed, because when people like actually get the correct funds to start making their game, they start making it and then they go, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore, but I have a responsibility, but you know what, I don't really care that much. And I think that's just what it is.
Yeah. Admittedly, one of the things that I didn't want to do is I also didn't want to use a Patreon. But after doing all this and the fact of how much it would cost to fucking keep a 3D modeler fucking employed, probably end up having to do like a subscribe star is probably what I'll end up doing.
Well, I don't think it's the website. I think just the way it's,
Well, yeah, I too hate the stigma, but honestly, I think that stigma is gonna keep me going, because I don't want to be like those pieces of shit. And,
yeah,
and
that's fair enough.
if I'm doing this, making no money, and sacrificing all my free time, if I had money, then I could, number one, I could actually get people to do the things that I don't want to do, like actually pay an artist or a musician to make things, and then because I can pay them, they do it faster, which means the game will get done faster, which is what I would like. And or hire someone that is just better at coding than me.
Yeah. I did think of a way to potentially like pay people who you redelegate out for other assets like art and music. I've never seen it done in practice, and I'm not an expert on this kind of thing, but I think it might be helpful to you. So ideally what you could do is you could set like basically a range of how much money this game is going to make. So yeah, I have no idea how to price games, but let's just say you're aiming for $100,000, I guess. Just flat out money, because I don't know what money in terms of like video games are. What you could do is you could say, okay, for this range of for a game that's going to make this much money, I'm going to pay you like $15,000, right? And then if the game makes a certain percentage more than that, so say like it's $200,000, like the end goal at whatever time stamp that you agree upon it reaches like $200,000, that's an entire 100%. So then they'd get 30,000. So it would be whatever percentage you get over the range that you set for how much this game was going to make. And whatever that percent is, you're going to pay that percent to the artist. So that way the artist both benefits if the game does well, which incentivizes them to, you know, work better at it, but it also ensures that they don't lose money by investing their time into helping your project, because they agreed upon a certain amount, and then if the game does great, then they do great. And it avoids that conflict of, I'm going to pay you 20% of all sales, or like whatever figures those are. Does that make sense, or did I kind of lose myself in the words?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Admittedly, it's a lot easier just to do commissions. Commissions are way easier for a company. Not only that, but commissions are tax deductible too. So that's why
that's fair
do
enough.
commissions all the time.
So you're gonna be paying like a commission, one for each monster or something like that?
It would be for each thing. Yeah.
Okay.
That's ideally what I would like to do, and the commissions would be generous because I'm gonna be honest, I want to get to the point where all the game sales go to me except for OSTs and art books, because it's not right for me to get money from those, because those aren't mine. They're the games, but they're not made by me. The game itself is coded by me.
Give me a second, hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back, for the moment. So what were you saying? It was,
that the OST and the art book would always end up going to the artist or musician.
Oh, that's right.
But I would like to get to the point where I can commission for each individual thing, so that way the 100% of the game sales would go to me.
Yeah, that would be very nice. But the problem is you gotta have money before that.
Exactly. So that's why all I can give them up front is a cut of the game sales. Which is why I'm also not bothering either of them to be doing the things now. Admittedly, if I get to the point where I feel confident in putting this game on F95, and that happens, and then I start making money, I might change how I do things, because if neither of them have started doing anything, it feels like it doesn't, like I'm the only one that actually cares about this, and it's like, well, if I'm the only one that cares as much as I do, I want people on board that want to give it their all, and the thing is if they did, well, they'd be very heavily compensated after the fact, but currently it's one of those things where it's like, I don't see the...
You can't promise it.
Yeah, I can't promise anything, but...
Yeah. But you can try.
But if it did end up happening, dude, I can guarantee you that they are definitely going to get heavily compensated for all the fucking hard work, because if I can, I help people.
Yeah. Although, you did say you wanted this game to be heavily modded, right?
I would like to give modding, but that's limited based on, well, my ability to do it. So that's still up in the air. It's something I would like to do, but there is a good chance that it might not be doable.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
That's why I'm doing everything I can to try and do what I think would make it more moddable, like me making it to where you could modify the guns inside the guns now, because beforehand the guns bled into the player character's code, and now it doesn't. Now the guns are in the guns, and the player character just pulls the info from the guns.
Yeah. Yeah. I really want to make a moddable game, but like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means in terms of game development. Com can the only example that I can really pull up in like the game developer who's like finished a game that but like made, I guess, a version of a game that I can really talk to is Com, and he doesn't count because he made a rhythm game, and you can just drop in like level files. Like his things are levels, they're not like one continuous big fucking thing.
Yeah.
These nuts! I was gonna try and get your attention while you were away from the computer.
I came back to hearing these nuts in my.
I was gonna loudly yell these nuts inside of the microphone to try and like if you're living with other people and you leave your mic on when you leave the computer, you 100% have the right to be fucked with. That's my philosophy anyway.
Well, my grandmother's in the living room listening to our loud ass TV, so.
Well, joke's on you, D's nuts. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta let the dogs out. I'm gonna live up to what I say by muting.
Probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to katana, I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeked into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how this story goes. That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no, who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul. Every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. To back in Canada walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so. Ah!
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Fucking hate the Crimson Throng so much. But yeah, so if I ever start like delegating off to artists that I can't really promise anything, that's what I'm gonna like promise. I guess is just what they agree upon, and then if the game does well past a certain percent on a certain time date, then they can get more. And that saves me the trouble of sacrificing an entire percent to someone else. I think I can hear the TV.
Yeah, my grandmother checks to have the TV very low.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, there was this one interesting artist that, or not artist, but like game developer that I mean, I haven't met the developer, but when it was one of the like FNAF porn-ish games. It wasn't very good, but at the beginning of it, when you open it up, it says like, I made this game to try and alleviate some of my financial problems with like within an emergency in my family, and I'm like it's a FNAF porn game, and he's having like a family emergency, and this is how he's trying to pay it off. Apparently. So I've heard.
So, doesn't care about the game?
No, he does. He's just making this game. Hold on. Right. He's making this game to try and fight an emergency, like, financial problem within his family, or something like that. I mean, it doesn't exactly detail the entire thing, but at the beginning of the game it just says, please support me if you like this. I made this game to try and fight financial medical troubles that my family is having. And it's... And that is quite... raises quite the amount of questions. And even if he's being honest, like... That's just
game.
No, it's not even, it's not just a game, it's a FNAF porn game. Like, on top of the story maybe possibly being dubious, is that like the best, most reasonable outcome that you can decide? It's just really strange.
Oh my god, I'm a genius.
What'd you do?
Oh my... Okay, so the issue I was having with the missiles was when you fire the swarm missiles, the issue they have is the way it was coded is it checks every enemy on the map. It gets all of them. And it would make the FPS drop by like fucking 5 or 6 FPS. Like you would see the game would fucking fuck up when you do it. And now that's not the issue. Now I just fixed it.
Interesting.
Okay, so get them. Oh wait, no. Sequence.
So possibly instead of the entire map, you could have it just like in the combat area. Possibly? Question mark?
Yes, I was trying to do this with AI by giving it the ability to see, but I was in like, okay, wait, let me try and do a overlap of actors, because you can trigger essentially a box or a sphere to appear, and it overlaps things and it gets information. So so when they fire, each of them fires off one overlap sphere with an insanely large radius, and it gets all those actors. And then for each of those actors, it checks them and then puts them into the category, like the spider bots. The spider bots have actual AI though.
Gotcha.
Admittedly, if so let's see here. So I need a sequence. So sequence 1, fire off that bad boy on event, begin play, and then fire off that. You play. So on event begin play, it's gonna fire off the overlap, get the info, fire off the loop, then after the slight delay, they then will go after the targets. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, I need to be in the other one to actually see the performance.
There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm fucking my fire in my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking nothing better me. I don't ever get tired, there's no catch me. This right here is my destiny. Better away from my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride, it secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it out. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I was fine. I gave my heart to the game and the thing I had at the time. I was in a state of delusion and I started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted and looked right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up, it started leaving my eyes. Every day that I got, I fucking know what's gonna happen. I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeped into madness. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harvest. And turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet.
Alternatively, ooh, what the fuck? Ooh, what the fuck?
That's how this chapter writes. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip. Hit, click, boom, and blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me, it has told me no. Who couldn't measure the passion I had inside my soul?
Errors,
The seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every record
so
I did,
instead of
every sweat I
doing
flowed.
that,
All my
let's
nights and dead in the back when I was broke. The black and tan and the walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having
and
to
we'll
wear the
shrink
same
this
clothes.
down.
And
Let's
all the
make
bitches
it
who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke.
So
Trying to stomach
now-
the fact that I said I told you so.
that will trigger every time, and that should not be that bad, hopefully.
Oh god damn it, that's cool.
Yeah, knew I was coming, I told him I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. It's always just a pride, but seemed like working the hard as a woman with 3 kids, working like 3 jobs. Looking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth, asking the wrong
No. Not Wayland Utani. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I want to help the project without helping the project, I guess. Like, I don't have any money. I don't have any money to give.
Oh, that's fine. 100%. The best way that you could help is honestly just giving feedback. That's all I really need. And if you know any people from the Beat Banger server that are like actually like chill, like you know, not like the fucking people that we don't fucking like, then telling them about this game, that's another risk. The more eyes, the better. Admittedly, I would ask, make sure they don't have a mental illness, because I need to add to the rules to where if you have mental illness, do not be in the server, because I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I was. Let me just clarify. Do you mean mental illness, or do you mean like the Wi-Fi password people?
I have no issue with those people as long as they're okay.
Well, there is a difference. Like, I gotta clarify that. There's like a difference between Wi-Fi password people and like normal homosexuals.
Oh, yeah, regular people fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but if they have like 8 different flags in their bio.
Yes. Not here. Nope.
Okay, yep. Wasn't planning on it.
Because I do not want those people here, and if they join, I see drama, and if they cause drama, they will be banned.
Okay.
Because I want this. As much as I love politics, I don't really. If people ask me opinions, I give them, but this server's not really for them.
Yeah.
So, despite the nature of the company making foreign games, I kind of want it to be a little bit more professional. That's kind of why I don't have a meme thing or any of the things like the Tom server and
Yeah. You're just like a person who has opinions, but this server is just not focused on that. You're just trying to make your game.
Yep.
And that's as simple as it gets. Yeah.
Not only that, but there's a really good chance that I probably don't end up making game content, because it's not really my thing.
Yeah.
Admittedly, that's why I would kind of like for the games to be moddable, because that would be nice if people make their own things that they want.
Yeah, like, you're not into it, there you go, there's the tools. You go do it.
Ideally,
honestly, I think, like, my strategy would be the entire opposite. See, I sat here and I just asked you, letter people versus homosexuals. I would get in so much bad press if I was making a game that people, like, were anticipating or stuff like that, or just people knew I was making a game and then also knew that I was of these opinions. I would get in so much trouble. It would be unreal. So, my strategy would be pretty much like Team Cherry's strategy. I'd say nothing on my, like, actual, I'd probably make, like, a different account, and then I'd make a server, and then I'd invite people who I know, and then I'm going to be dead silent. Like, not a word. Or anything.
Well, admittedly, that's how I would have done things, but I'm at the point in my life where honestly, I'm not scared of them, but they should be scared of me.
that's fair. But when I'm not really scared of them. I'm really just kind of scared of Steam deciding that my content is hateful content. Which, if I start talking, it will become hateful content. Like, for example, your friend, Bad, I think his name was, he asked me what my opinion on them was, and then I started just going off. I just mouthed off. And I can't really afford to do that when I'm developing a game. If that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm not scared of them, but I also don't want to, like, chop what I'm doing or who I'm able to talk to because of what I say when I'm just yabbing on. If that makes sense. So I'm probably going to be entirely silent.
And admittedly, I do have to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to delete this video?
Video?
Because I'm streaming. I'm in the streaming room streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Admittedly, no one watches, so everything's okay. But if you want me to delete these, I will, my guy.
No, you're fine. Nobody's gonna pin my name, remember my name anyway. And besides, I haven't even said anything bad yet this video. Yet.
Well, the thing is, one of the reasons why I'm not scared anymore is because, I'm gonna be honest, they're losing the fight.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's why I'm at the point where I just don't give a flying fuck. And the way how I see it, they can just fucking suck my dick. I don't give a shit. And the thing is I have no issues with people liking what they like. And that's all that matters. Is I know me, and the people that know me know me. And if someone comes out of nowhere and tries to be like, oh, you're homophobic, then I'm just gonna look at them and be like, okay, get your heterophobic ass out of here, dude. You probably also think white people can't be racist. Well, no, not racist. You probably also think that fucking you can't be racist to white people. Get out of here, you're bad. I wouldn't put up with that shit. If someone wants to come in and be a racist and be a sexist and all that shit, I'm gonna be like, hasta la vista, baby, and you're gone.
For the most part, I do agree with that, with one exception, and that's like, if you are clearly an evil-driven person, and I don't mean like evil as in you don't follow like the Bible to the T. I mean like you are actively encouraging like children in pride parades and stuff like that. If you are to that level, then I mean, I haven't sought anyone out, and I don't have any intent to seek anyone out if I meet them, but we're not gonna get along. It doesn't matter how lax you are. If I catch you, like, saying and supporting that kind of shit, we're not gonna get along.
Oh, same. I'm the same exact way. I got no issue with people doing shit in the privacy of their own home, but I have to ask questions. Why are you celebrating the sexual preference? Like, if I celebrated being straight, number one, that's just sad. Number two, people would look at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. And, you know, on top of that, like, we're pretty much of the same mind, but, like, the crowd that I hang out with are, like, very... It's at the point where I can't tell if they're just trying to be edgy or if they're, like, genuinely very down the opposite side of that rabbit hole. Like, very often you will see, let's get that percentage up when talking about those people. And I hang out with that crowd. Not because I agree with them, but because they're actually funny. But, that brings, like, what I say, like, in general, even in passing, just kind of down that direction.
Oh, wait, which group? Sorry, my brain was blanking out because of all the enemies I was trying to murder.
Hold on, I'm in a firefight. I can't hear you.
No, I could hear you. My brain, like, you know, like the
No, I get you. You had to concentrate on, like, not dying.
No, like the scenario, like the meme of like the person gets hit with the, like, a explosive goes off nearby him and you hear this and you hear like the
Yeah.
like that's what just happened.
Gotcha. Well, so what I was saying was, the crowd that I just like, or really just the website that I frequent, is very, very against that kind of thing, and it's very hard to distinguish if they're just being edgy, or if they genuinely are down the rabbit hole on the other end. So, like, I will passively say something that is horrendous to just a normal crowd of people occasionally. Not because I mean it, just because it's a joke, really. So, like, I gotta watch what I say. But the problem is, I just say, like, I'd say stuff in passing that would just make those people cry. At times. Which is what convinces me I, like, absolutely cannot talk if I am, like, to be the figurehead of a game. I absolutely cannot be speaking at all unless it's, like, in a pre-written, already, like, I've had people proofread it, I've written it down and then proofread it to myself. Like, I have to very methodically make sure what I'm saying is alright. And not because I'm scared of them exclusively, but, like, I can say stuff that is genuinely really hateful and not mean it, and then somebody else will hear that from, like, a person that is more on the normal side, I guess. Like, if an artist has a friend that isn't just, like, down the rabbit hole on either side, and they don't like what I say, which can be a reasonable thing, they can go to that artist and say, hey, stay away from this dude. And even if I don't mean it,
those are people that you don't want to work with too, so.
I mean, fair enough, but, like,
But I get what you mean. You don't like the idea of doors getting closed because of your opinions, and it's like that shouldn't be the issue. And that's why, honestly, part of the reason why I didn't want to become a game developer originally was because I didn't want to end up working for a big ass company like EA. Then another reason was I didn't want to end up. I didn't like the idea of having to worry about fucking people. But now I'm like, you know what? I don't give a shit. Because at the end of the day, we just want to play video games. And at the end of the day, actual gamers hate gamer games.
Yeah.
People that don't play games love gamer games.
Well, again, that's a problem. That's the problem. I can genuinely say stuff that I don't mean that is actually extremely toxic and extremely hurtful. And not because I mean it, or because, like, I agree with it on some level. I just say it as a joking term to an audience that isn't who I'm used to saying it to. It's like, I say, personality B, but personality for group B to a personality for group A kind of thing. So, for example, I am completely and utterly fine saying the N-word. Like, I can drop it whenever I want, and I don't care. But normal people will be able to hear that and say, you know what, maybe you're not, like, the best kind of guy. If that makes sense.
Actually, I'd argue that normal people would be like, bro, he's actually saying it nice. Because a lot of people that a lot of the people that I know, they don't fucking care.
Well, a lot of normal people on like the internet, but once you start getting to know somebody like in person, I guess, then that can come into play.
Correct.
Hey, Bad.
What's going on, people? It's the D-Man, it's blah, 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 blah. Yours truly, Mom 2.
That's right. I was talking about a saying the N-word.
Oh. Okay. Darkness N-word, ha ha ha!
I don't say it so that way I don't end up accidentally saying it.
Oh, trust me, Ellie was saying it.
Admittedly,
at least
sometimes I
it's
say it to
really
my cousin, but that's when me and him are taking a fucking piss. But it's like, so.
At least it's religiously, it's his religion.
Yes, but he's Australian. Australia's favorite pastime is casual racism.
It's just offending anyone they can. If like Australians just have a language that is meant to piss you off, and if it doesn't piss you off, you're friends.
Yep.
Unlucky.
But yeah, I was saying to Delta that I've been hanging around like the iFunny 4chan crowd for too long, and now like the passive things that I say will make normal people wince. And that's why if I became a like head icon for a game developer, I cannot be talking at all.
Yes, you may ruin Delta's reputation. Like, how can you allow this racist to test your game and to be co-owner?
And that's when I say, how about you fucking erase these nuts in your chin, bitch?
Yeah. So,
and then that's
like,
when you just gotta ask him, you just gotta hit him with okay, what's the definition of racism? And then you ask him, can you be racist to white people?
Yes.
And then if they answer wrong to those, then you're like, okay, you're the racist here, not me or the other guy.
Yeah.
Sweet baby ink moment.
Sweet baby ink moment.
That is
How
all good on paper, but like
embarrassing.
things just develop into nonsense very quickly. Like I had one dude, I was going to the barber, and there were these nice Korean ladies there, and they're all conservative, and they start talking about politics and specifically abortion, and like the conversation that this one dude, this one like left-leaning dude is having with this one Korean lady is making all the rest of the Korean ladies like procedurally more like kind of disgruntled. Like they start talking and then they start talking louder, and then you hear the I heard like the Korean cutting my hair and the Koreans like across the room like starting to talk to each other in Korean. So like they were clearly like getting agitated by this dude.
Of course, like leftists are obnoxious even in the US.
Yeah. So the conversation goes on, and basically they bring up this one case. Like they bring up Trump, and basically they bring up that allegation that one woman made against him, that he sexually assaulted her. And
yes,
Korean
thing that was proven false, but still I got the bad stigma.
Yeah, and the Korean lady like notes, okay, if he assaulted her, why did she only bring it when he was like running for a political position? And the Democrat dude, he goes, oh, so if it was 20 years ago, it was okay? And then that comment, that like retort, drags her and the rest of the conversation down to nonsense. Because
Exactly. Because I didn't understand that. Like, so 20 years ago was okay, like, what? No, like, what's your point here? Like, what are you talking about?
the like point she was trying to make was that like she was only that bringing it up only 20 years later when Trump is like running for a position is indicative of like her lying.
Well, the thing is what they should have said is they should have said, oh yes, Trump with a random lady that he just met walks into a big ass building where magically no one was there, went into a changing room which are normally locked, and there was no one there to see it happen. No one saw them walk into the building, no one saw them walk over to the changing rooms. Magically there was no human beings in sight, and Trump was, well, his building was next door, I believe. And it's Trump. People are gonna, if they see Trump, they're gonna be like, oh shit, it's Trump. Because the man was popular before he ran for president.
Back in the day, he had the fucking sauce.
Of course, like he was in movies and shit. I do remember Donald Trump before he was president.
Fucking Snoop Dogg also did things with Trump.
Yeah, he was in the WWE before.
He's a racist bad guy after he runs for president.
Yeah.
And besides, he's
Wait, what the fuck? Our double agents delivered us useful intel regarding the field. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so somebody's definitely fucking with my vassal. Alright.
how obnoxious American politics are.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, so that one comment, like, literally dragged the entire conversation to nonsense because she had to follow that. Or, well, she did follow that because, like...
Well, she kind of has no point. She has no choice at that point, but realistically speaking, with me seeing how those people do shit like that, all you can do is... The most annoying thing you can do to those people is really just fucking laugh at them. Because that's all they have. That's literally all they got is a low level deflection that is of extremely low caliber. That's all they got.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be straight honest with you. It would have been awesome if the Democrats say North Korea is not a bad country. That would have been beautiful. He would have been kicked out with shopping sticks, frying pans, and broomsticks. It would have been beautiful.
They probably should have fucking denied him service and kicked him out.
Well, the worst part was he was this jackass was I'm not sure if he was actually going there to start a fight, but like he didn't have a lot of hair on him. So when he walked, it was like it was a 16th inch of hair on like.
Oh, so he was
level
fucking
of hair.
balding?
Like he wasn't balding, but like it was clear that he hadn't grown his hair out. So he hopped onto the chair and he said, "A little off the top, please," which I'll admit was pretty funny at the time, but like he's a fucking jackass.
I wanna that's what I do when I see people like that. I just go to their to the BC, just like spam, just start saying slurs.
Yeah.
Like I just say, hey, do you know like these faggots like coming into the fountain and they start making out with each other, and they're wearing like furry outfits and furry like ears.
Yeah.
I got like banned from 2 servers for doing that.
But
just to remind you, man, I'm streaming.
My bad.
I was talking about saying the N-word like earlier, and he didn't say any of that. He said he was recording and like streaming, and I didn't actually like say the N-word, but I was talking about it, and like you come in and you go
no, because you were talking about not wanting people to know your opinions and shit, so that's why I was like.
Well, no, they're fine knowing my opinions, but like it's not my genuine opinion that like white people are the better race or anything like that, but I'll say that jokingly, and then normal people will understandably wince at that because they'll think I'm super racist.
No, they're not supposed to. If someone's wincing at that, if someone is taking that genuinely, they're fucking retarded and don't understand fucking comedy. And you know what? One has to ask were they actually human if you don't understand comedy.
that's more of like a target audience kind of thing, if you ask me. Because if you say something like that on some place like 4chan or Twitter, yeah, they're gonna obviously understand that. But if you're doing that for a general audience who may or may not be like at all knowing about the goings-on of the internet and like what people, just like the language of the internet and what people do on it, you might not understand that that most people say that just to get a reaction. Like, this has happened tons of times. It's like, for example, there was one, whenever you see like a news report on 4chan, they always call them like insane sociopaths. That's something. They're not.
That's
But
like a Gaffles moment.
Yeah, but like we, as people who spend time on the internet, understand that they're not sociopaths, they just like to have fun. But you see them, like, go on to polls and stuff and make Hitler did nothing wrong the #1 result for brute force. And then normal people start wondering, like, what does it take to like drive somebody to do that with such force and such violence that it overrides the poll? When we would understand it as, oh, that's fucking funny as shit. And that's like the problem. If you're making it to a general audience, you can't just explain it as this is what you say on the internet. You're always just gonna have to be responsible for that. And that's loops back to the point I was trying to make. I really can't say shit as the head of somebody who's making a game because it's for a general audience.
I'm just waiting for Delta to finish it because I want to try it out.
Well, I did encounter a new fucking problem with the AI, because apparently there's too much AI and it's derping a little bit.
They're blind. They're blind.
Admittedly, once you've cleared out most of the map, it gets faster at reacting and shit. Admittedly, I probably need to figure out what I want to do, because realistically speaking, what I could do. So for the spiders,
what do you mean outside of my empire?
Oh, slow and everything. But admittedly, I guess what I would need to do is I really don't want to fucking go ahead and start making the spawn system. Because if I want to solve the AI issue, I need to make the spawn system and the triggers that spawn the enemies, and I don't want to do that because I'm pretty much done. I could make it to where the spiders have the same kind of logic as the missiles, and then the spiders work just like the missiles, and then the issue is solved for the spiders, so the way the spiders work. But the issue is there's too many AI on the map.
What the fuck? What in the fuck? No! What the hell? Oh my... I know I was streaming and you guys weren't watching, but this is... They literally stole my fucking territory! That is such bullshit! That was an entire Ecumenopolis in there! Give me that shit back. Give me him back. Offer trade deal.
It's just the site too.
Oh my fucking... Oh my fucking god. That is such bullshit! I'm sorry I'm freaking out in the fucking voice chat, but that is... I have just encountered some serious fucking shite. Can't have shit in Detroit. They stole an entire planet. My own vassal stole the entire planet. That's such fucking shite. Can I close my borders?
God damn it.
Can't close my borders to them. This is such shit. Oh my god.
Well, I guess as a learning experience, at least I can kind of tell at what amount it gets a bit. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, how do I close my borders to these fuckers?
Okay, so it looks like when you have, okay, so after 70 AI units is when it kind of gets a little bit okay, so then that would mean instead of having more guys, I would just need to make each individual one more effective. Admittedly, doing that before the AI has been fully implemented is kind of a bad idea. Fighting the peas and ego, stealing the pay for hoop while chasing these stupid bitches that eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in, capsized overtime in the gym in the year I became
fucking bullshit, man. I have to go back 4 saves to try and stop this shit. Kept unloading the clip, caught in Ravens University, coach said I was him, then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit, so I packed up my I thought having a vassal would be a good idea, but it just sucks, because they steal your fucking... No help, no love, pass up living like the parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles, getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub through my work. Consistency, repetition, and love is with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me. Yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind and my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be such bullshit. I never get tired. There's no catching me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna fucking command things. I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in peace with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus, but now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart. Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually. I'm gonna have to actually ask for input on this. What's that? I could end up making the build now, but the AI is going to be a little bit derpy because there's too many AI on the map, and I don't have the spawn stuff set up yet. So I have to spawn them in beforehand. Game stuff. This is some fucking... Maybe I can turn off the AI? Okay, AI is now off. The AI doesn't look like it's off.
Knew I was coming, I told them I was a soldier. Doubled the work when they minimized the exposure. Called my mama and told her I'm taking over. She started gassing me up just like a General Motor. Told me that I would pop, kinda, some soda. Glass was half empty and now the cup running over. Had to go to the doctor, told him to give me pills for the pain I knew I would feel when I had the game on my shoulders. Started penning the pad, I was 22 years of age. Had to make up some time cause I knew that I started late. Obsessive compulsive with it while studying all the greats. I added my own chapter, this remix another page. Now I'm selling out these shows, I can hear them screaming my name. Out the booth to the stage and then back in the booth again. Making music, you're feeling your soul and that makes your brain connect on a deeper level while pushing you to be great. Who do I idolize? Yeah, the one and only God. Looking back, I'm thankful mama used to beat me with that rod. Wasn't always justified, but see, life was real hard as a woman with 3 kids. Working like 3 jobs, thinking back, I was troubled and lost while in my youth. Asking the wrong questions, reading the wrong truth. Fighting to appease an ego, stealing to pay for hoop. While chasing these stupid bitches to eat the forbidden fruit. Went to church, got baptized, boat I was in, capsized. Overtime in the gym in the year I became that guy. Hoop, I did it religiously, pray I did that consistently. Mixing the two together, then altered my inner chemistry. 25 points a game, kept unloading the clip. Carlton Ravens University coach said I was him. Then lied to my fucking face and tried sabotaging my shit. So I packed up my fucking bags and went got my own scholarship. That's a fact, I had to get it out the mud. Undersized, no looks, no help, no love. Pass up living life to parties, drinking, smoking, doing drugs and popping bottles. Getting litty with these niggas in the club. To understand the man I am, you must know who I was and how every yell doubled up and transformed itself to a dub. Through my work, consistency, repetition, and love mixed with the pain that inspired the anger to rise above. You gon' remember me, yeah, that's my promise. I'm here and I'ma leave a legacy. There's no containing my grind or my fucking energy. I put my heart and my soul inside of these melodies. I'm sparking minds with my fire and my intensity. If you think I'm gonna stop, you must be smoking methamphetamine. I don't ever get tired, there's no catch me. This right here is my destiny. Better pray for my enemies, cause they can't match my pedigree. And that's a fact. And yeah, I'm probably a narcissist. How the fuck y'all think I always drop the hardest shit? I focus on myself, and if you ain't a part of it, you dead to me and rest in piss with all the other carcasses. In 4 years, I had to go to 3 different colleges. That's the result of believing in empty promises. Swallowed my pride and secreted in my esophagus. But now I'm sick with it, so fuck it, I'm about to vomit it. I'm out of reach, I set the bar too high. Fuck you for saying and thinking I couldn't fly. I gave my heart to the game, and the day I had to cut ties, I was in a state of delusion and actually started to cry. Fell to my knees, was disgusted, and looked up right to the sky. Thought God, I'm getting revenge, then waited for a reply. And as the tears filled up and started leaving my eyes, I said it's fuck these pussies until the day that I die. The fuck you thought was gonna happen? I took that energy, put it into the rapping. Hopped in my bag and let go of all of the baggage. I took my thoughts and converted them into action. Then in the midst of the pain, I seeked in the menace. Started thinking and crafting, devising a plan to attack them, burn them, turn them to ashes and harbor. It turned myself into a savage. Became one of the hardest to walk on the planet. And now you gotta watch. That's how my pen flows. That's how my words flip, hit, click, boom. They blow a gap in the matrix and leave a gaping hole. For everybody who doubted me and has told me no. Inside my soul, every seed that I planted and that I ever sowed. For every rep that I did and all the sweat I poured. Overnight as a janitor back when I was broke. The black and janitor walking out in the freezing cold. The welfare and having to wear the same clothes. And all the bitches who cheated and never did me wrong. For everybody who laughed and said that I was a joke. I hope you feel every word I say and I ever spoke. Then have to swallow your pride and in the process choke. Trying to stomach the fact that I said I told you so.
So, Mom, we had the greatest idea.
What's that?
So me and Delta, we were gonna host a battle royale, and with people on the other server, in this server, and we were gonna beat the crap out of each other.
In what game?
No, this is real life.
In real life, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, what? What about real life? What?
They're gonna beat the shit out of you in real life.
We're gonna host a battle royale. Remember what I did? Remember what I said about the battle royale? We're gonna beat each other.
To death.
How about you first worry about trying to beat these nuts being on your shin?
Roy, that crying face.
If you make a video or like a devlog, that's gonna be the intro.
The only thing that I'm disappointed of the Fallout new series. Like, where's the Enclave? Where's the Enclave?
Where's the Enclave? What do you mean where's the Enclave? This is produced by fucking Amazon, bro. They ain't gonna respect shit.
I hope they appear in the
Not
season finale. At least.
That they do what?
I hope they appear in the season finale at least.
Nah, they ain't gonna appear at all. It's based on Fallout 4, and there's absolutely... I guarantee you it's gonna be a giant pile of shit.
Let us give it a chance.
I'm not giving shit a chance. The only way you're getting me to watch that is if I'm pirating it. And at that point, why bother?
I mean, the power armor is promising because it's not the T-51 power armor, but it looks like the older version of the power armor. Looks like the T-45 power armor.
Yeah, I don't think they thought about that at all. To be honest.
That means it looks cool.
It looks cool, and like I'll give them props. They actually managed to make the Fallout 4 like assault rifle look cool.
Yeah.
Like considering how okay, this is gonna set your nerves on fire, but I really liked how it looked, even in Fallout 4, even if it is really retarded.
The plasma gun is fucking dog shit.
I think it thematically fits, but like they're giving us synths, and synths are basically trash, right? But they're not very, in terms of the player using them, yeah, they're fucking dog shit. Take up half the screen with this ugly ass Lego brick gun. But the assault rifle had the same problems, and I liked it. I just liked the look of it, and they made it look cool with the power armor.
I mean, the ball wallers are going to be attacked. Like, I'm actually excited for this fucking series.
I'm still waiting for the last Stranger Things.
I never got into it.
Yeah.
Never got into it. People were crazy about it, but I never got into it.
It's pretty great, and then they get to like season 3 or 4, I think, and they started making characters gay.
Oh, it's going through that route. Okay.
Well, I mean, it was still good, but it was like really distracting because, like, two of the teenagers are like sobbing on the floor, and one of them just casually drops, "I like